As I mentioned, South Africans are feeling hopeless and angry. That's the reaction to the 32.9% unemployment rate announced by Statistics South Africa on Tuesday. Now, the quarterly labour force survey indicates that the number of unemployed South Africans increased from 7.8 million to 7.9 million for the first 3 months of this year. eNCA reporter Moloko Moloto has more details.
During the first 3 months of 2023, a total of 179,000 people was added onto the obstinate unemployment statistics.
So when we take the 7.9 million people plus the 3.3 million people discouraged work seekers, as well as the 700,000 who did not look for employment for other reasons other than discouragement, but would have taken up employment had it been available, we come to 11.9 million, which is represented, 11.9 million people, which is represented as an expanded unemployment rate by 42.4%.
Even though the economy during that quarter created 258,000 new jobs, this comes as little comfort to the 7.9 million jobless South Africans.
Like small businesses are going out of business. Even like the company thing. I just got informed that some of the biggest confectionery Belem is closing down, and I'm guessing it's because of the effects of load shedding.
It's very difficult because you are when you're going to get your next meal from. You see, if you don't have a source of income, unemployed, it's very difficult, especially for us youth, because we have a lot of needs.
Statistician General Risenga Maluleke says black African women remain the most vulnerable, with an unemployment rate of 39.9%, and that 3.7 million young people between the ages of 15 and 24 are not in employment, education or training. Students at the University of Pretoria expressed dismay at the fact that in the past 10 years, graduate unemployment increased from 5.5% to the current 10.6%.
It leaves me with a feeling of hopelessness, because at some point I'm looking at it as my degree will be equivalent to a matric. I won't be able to get employment anyway.
They do make me numb. I feel very hopeless. I am actually a final year student, and I ask myself, when I graduate next year, will I ever get a job?
The feeling that it creates the most is just a sense of anxiety about the future. To be honest, it does create a bit of anger too, because we're pretty much just sitting in this bottomless pit where we're waiting for things to get worse.
Honestly, disappointed but not surprised. And I think it's mainly because this is not a problem that can simply be solved by any ruling party. It's a systematic problem. The society that we live in, the country that we have structured since 1994, is designed for this to happen.
With President Cyril Ramaphosa having told South Africans last month that freedom cannot be complete if millions remain unemployed, those without a job look up to his government for solutions. Moloko Moloto, Pretoria.